What do we got? Braids, Risen Nightmare. All right, all right. 3 for 3. End step sack something. If we do opponent may sack or we draw a card. Interesting. That could be a fun one to build around. We would need to make lots of tokens, right? So we can be sacking stuff. What else do we got? Um, Linebreaker Bailoff. Night of Dust Shadow. Okay. Okay. Lightning Strike. I mean, maybe we just take the Lightning Strike. I don't know. I kind of want to try Braids and see how she goes. Maybe a little loose, but we'll give it a try. All right, what's next? Hesketcher, Merfolk. Nah. Zar Ojinin. Tapping our creatures. Countering our creatures. Okay. Sky Knight. Bite down. Phyrexian Rager. Be good with Braids. Extinguish the Light. Also pretty good removal spell, right? I suppose Extinguish the Light is the pick here. Green and white seem to be the other colors open. All right, all right. On black, what do we got? Vivisector. Got a Cades of Koilos. The Queen. We try to make an Abzan deck, we would need silly amounts of fixing to make that happen. Throw all the pit. Um, here's a reinforcements. This makes tokens. Could be good with braids. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. I don't know, passing this queen is a little unfortunate. I don't know. Join forces. Um, this block looks kind of weak. Flowstone Kavu, probably the best card. We just take a dual land. Drawbridge? Hard to say. Yosha declares a war. The Keldon Strike team makes tokens, only if it's kicked, though. Maybe we just take the dual land here. Yeah. Another Resolute Reinforcements. Destroy Evil. Barricade. Barricade is another good one to go with tokens. Let's take the reinforcements, though, and keep kind of leaning into the token strategy. War Leech. Okay. Spawn of Turg. Faith Bonder. Cards in graveyard. Gonna take another dual land. Just gonna take all these black dual lands. Keep ourselves open for later. Shielded's Restoration. It's black white. Hey, Can Spice, thanks for the sub. 17 months. Wow. I can't say how thankful I am. Appreciate it. And thanks to luck. I'm gonna need it. This deck already looks. It's already looking rough. I guess we're taking the restoration. The kicker is both our colors. White seems to be coming through. Phalanx is definitely something we could use. All these tokens. Appreciate that, friend. And thanks for coming to hang out tonight. Trying to get better at this new draft format. Alright, the Charismatic Vanguard is okay in a token deck. Wow, Bite Down going really late. Yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. It's definitely less complex than the last couple draft formats. That Alchemy one was a lot of text to read. This feels a little bit more like a core set. I think maybe part of it's because of Dominaria. They wanted to kind of make it a little more, you know, bread and butter. Aberration? I'll take Aberration. Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, Magic Origins is a good comparison. I feel like. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're trying to make a token deck using we have two token makers and then a few token payoffs. We'll see if we can keep that going. Yeah, pack 2 is going to be necessary here. We do have some good dual lands going though. Korean Beast Caller. Cast a creature spell, put a count on it. That's good. Wow, this is really good. Um, we've got like no black. I guess we have the Warhorse. White. I mean, do we take the green rare here? We could transition into. Why did that so fast? That seemed really fast for a pack 1. Maybe I'm lagging or something. We do have green white dual land. We could transition into white green tokens, I believe. Or maybe we end up being like an Abzan deck. Raf is not thing we, well, no, not really. The Wingmantle Chaplain, I've heard, is very good. We need to start going to Defenders. Something we could do. Um, Extinguish the Light would be my other pick, but I think let's go with the Chaplain. I mean, I guess it makes a bird on its own. I wouldn't say that it's late. I think it's still early pack two. Let's see, we could get the Warhorse here. Um, Nothing else in our colors really. Even green, if we're gonna go to green. I guess the Strength of the Coalition would be really good in a green-white token deck. Um, yeah, actually, let's take this. I'm down to transition into green if we need to. Um, and on that note, we can take a Sentry, we can take a Protector. Protector's good with tokens. Yeah, we go Protector here. I'm not against going three color. Let's see, I think red is not gonna be in the mix though. But Abzan is on the menu. Um, Here's a wall for us, and this is even good with the token, sacking creatures to draw cards. Yeah, that's definitely our pick there. Great pickup. Defender count 2. Slimefoot Survey. Warhorse. Destroy Evil. I think it's just a Warhorse here. We're getting too many 4s. This is more like a 7. I guess the Warhorse is more of a 5. The kicker. Alright, what do we got here? Splatter Goblin. Splatter Goblin seems prudent. More 2-drops. Alright, we're green now. Bog Badger, Guy's Might, Barkweave Crusher, or the Herbalist. I think I'll stick with the white, the Herbalist here. Hey, more white coming through. Save the dual land to help us with the green. Otherwise, it's a Vanguard or a Destroy Evil. These are some powerful cards. I think I'm going to take the dual land. I think I do want to try to sneak green in this deck somehow. Oh, here's a wall. Late wall. Search up the wall. Wow. That was a gift. All right, I don't see us playing two of these, so maybe guys might get in the mix. Yeah, snare spinner in case we need some reach. Yeah, Sentinel plus the Chaplain is gonna be the combo. All right, probably not playing that one. All right, what are we gonna get pack three? Hopefully more defenders, maybe some removal, maybe like a nice, maybe some more token making. Ooh, another Chaplain. Let's go. This is more of a constructed card, I think. What else? We got bone splinters. Maybe we wield the bone splinters. Amazing. Okay, this deck is the real deal now. Now we gotta really lean into it because we've got just so many payoffs. Stronghold Arena. Interesting. Queen. Tail Swipe. Wow, a lot of good picks for us here. Extinguish. Another Grove. I'm not sure how good this is. This might even wheel. I think it's the Queen? Or Tail Swipe. Wow, okay, that was fast. I don't know why this timer. It's like going in double time. Crazy. All right. What are we thinking here? Another two drop. This one kind of is good with our stuff. Or I don't know, this big worm. I'm not sure how good that worm is. All right, another dual land. Oh, the Mossbeard. Mossbeard is good. Or the Goblin. Oh wait, no, another wall. Yeah, I think we need the wall here. Brawler. Oh, another Sentinel. Jeez. Nobody's taking the wall deck? Question is if I kind of ruin this by making like adding green to it. Maybe it didn't need to be green. Making birds. Sojourner. Oh, another dual land potentially. I'm gonna go with the dual land. Singer, I like that. Splatter Goblin. It's either the Singer or the Splatter Goblin. I guess we only have a couple fives, so it's Singer time. What's up, Johnny? Another strength of the coalition. The Gardener. Broken Wings. Mr. Roll has entered the chat. All right. Strength of Coalition was a pretty big game for us last time we played it, so I don't mind. I don't mind having two here. Welcome in, Johnny. Yeah, we're making the wall deck with the chaplains and the sentinels. It's also a token theme deck. Reinforcements, barricade, braids, strength of coalition. It's honestly looking real spicy. I think we might be going all the way with this one. Uh, Tortoise. We could use some more threes, maybe. We have enough twos. But maybe this Faith Bonder is just better anyway. Broken Wings for the sideboard. I don't think we need any more 4-drops. This Crusher is not a wall. Yeah, Broken Wings for the sideboard, it is. Maybe we take this big worm. We have enough 2-drops. We'll take the worm. Another snare spinner, sure. All right. Okay, our deck looks. Honestly, I think our deck is gonna be pretty spicy. Oh yeah, you've seen the queen doing well. Good to know. All right. Let's see what this deck looks like. All right, we are not playing red. I think we are going to try to play three color. Um, I don't know. It could be this is we could get away with two color. Broken Wings is sideboard. I don't think we need this Slime Foot, Prophecy, or Guy's Might. Problem is, oh, we have set our deck is mostly creatures. A little risky, a little awkward. Snare Spinner is kind of a sideboard card, I think. All right, we need to cut four more cards. We can cut the Herbalist, the Tortoise. I don't know, maybe the Shade. We did not get enough removal. That's his deck's weakness. Big sads on that. Um, one more cut. I suppose it's the Protector. Gotta cut like a four drop. Too many fours. This is more of a five. Oh, this is good with our stuff though. We could cut. Maybe we cut the Juniper Order. Splatter Goblin. What's the mana gonna look like? Let's try to hash it out. 5, 6 black, 5 green, 8 white. Okay, we can go 7 white. Oh no, green is the kind of the splash. We can do 5 green, 7 white, 7 black. How many lands? Is it 17 lands? 16 lands. We can go one more land. More white than black. Okay. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8 white. 5, 6, 7 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. Plus we have this grotto. Alright, so the lands look good here. But we still need to cut one creature. Um, Really take a look at the sideboard again. Maybe we need another non-creature. Maybe we just main deck Broken Wings. Um, I don't know. Well, that's probably too bad. Maybe we cut one of these 5 drops because 2 of our 4 drops are just going to be getting us another 4 drop. Maybe the worm? Is the worm a cut? Worm might be bad against like bounce and stuff. Bounce and kill spells. Maybe the worm's a cut. I like Warhorse because first of all it's versatile. You can pass it on 4 or on 5. But then it makes a token, which helps our token strategies. But it also is a use for tokens. So it's kind of double duty. It both enables token strategies and is a payout for token strategies. So I don't really want to cut the horse. I think it is. I think the cut is this worm. We can board it in if we are against a deck without bounce and removal, and we want like some additional beef. But I think the rest of the deck should be able to rumble. All right, it looks pretty good. I convinced you. All right, nice. Oh wait, are we playing Shielded Restoration? Maybe this is a cut. Yeah, well, I didn't realize this was in. Let's cut this and put. Honestly, I'm just gonna put the Broken Wings in because we just don't have enough removal. At least this can kill something. All right, what's our sleeve? Token strategies and Abzan colors. Hmm. It could be the Bear Professor. Bird of Paradise. Sure, that one works. We'll go with the completed a Johnny. Feels kind of Abzan. And the pets. What pet? You thinking? Maybe Besker. I've been enjoying Besker lately. All right, this works. All right, who are we up against? Against P Dog. All right. There, here we go. Get your predictions in. Okay, we're on the play. Lots of 2 drops, 2 lands. Thanks, Johnny. Ooh, we drew our Aquarian Beast Caller. That's a good one to start with. Alright, Coral Colony, you got it. I think we start with the Beast Caller and follow it up with lots of creatures. If we draw a land, we give him double spell or triple creature to get this into a 4/4. Oh, okay. We could kick the June report order. I think that's what we want to do, actually. It'll get us to a 4/4. Oh, the Essence Scatter. Alright. Well, we still got a counter. We cast the creature spell. Oh, it's cast. So this doesn't actually give it 2 counters. Okay, well, good to know. Another colony. Alright, and there are no lands for them. Alright, I think we go Griffin Protector here. Because it's another creature that gets a bonus when we play other creatures. Opponent is looking pretty screwed already. Fortunate for them. But maybe we'll get a good game. Game 2? Well, they drew land. Okay. The 4 color. Everything but white so far. Alright, alright. Let's lead here. Hey, Kibidzillo. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're staying cool. Alright, we might as well. Let's just go all in on these, eh? I'm not blocking. I'll take 11. Staying frosty. Good to hear. Good to hear. Is this the Kibitz? The Kibitz we know and love from Ours Clan? Oh, welcome in. Glad to have you. You been playing any Magic lately? Join us in hashtag CCG. Alright. Our opponent did not. Their deck failed to launch on that one. Well, you came to the right place. I'm actually not a pro. I'm a former semi-pro, but you know, close enough. So, all right. I don't really know what to do. Opponent didn't show us much. An essence scatter and 2 walls. Every color but white. I think we just run it back. We don't really have a lot of sideboard to do. I think the main thing is we might bring in the worm or the snare spinners. But I think right now we just run it back. I mean, yeah, it's semantics maybe, but you know, just trying to be. I wouldn't want to misrepresent myself. Mm, You know, like Kendrick Lamar, I want to stay humble. But I do have 20. What do I have? 28 years of experience playing Magic now. 22, 28, 26, something like that. God, it sounds terrifying when I say it out loud like that. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you're in the right place. I'm here to explain my moves, and you can shout out questions or your own moves, and we all have a grand old time. So, okay, we've got our colors. We don't have any 2 drops, but I think it'll be all right. Got our mana and nothing but 4 drops, but hey, it'll be all right. Whoa, here's a card I've never seen before. Vohar, Vodalian Desecrator. 1/2 for 2. Tap, draw a card, discard a card. If it was an instant or sorcery, we lose a life, they gain a life. 2 mana, sack it. You may cast an instant or sorcery from graveyard. Okay. It's kind of cool. Enables instant sorcery stuff. Alright, I think we're going to lead with... Do we lead with the chaplain or with the shield wall? Yeah, I guess we lead with the chaplain. Still got nothing we can do. This will drop a bird down that can block this 2/1 flyer. Okay, we finally drew a 2-drop. Not the right time, right when we were going to start playing our 4 drops. But here, now we got a bird. We can block their 2/1 profitably. Um, and then any further walls we play make more birds. And the shield wall can go get our other chaplain. We're just going to be going silly with birds, and then we pop off with the strength of the coalition. So opponent's going to need to come with some serious pressure, or maybe a bunch of removal spells in order to stop our plan here. And they did nothing there. Yeah, I think we just go search up. Let's leave up the green mana for this just in case. And this should make us another bird. Or do we go get the other shield wall first, and then that goes to get the other chaplain? And here we can just kind of plink in with a bird. Because we've got another one to block with. Next turn we can play this and one of our 2s. Okay, they've got their own wall. And, ooh, the Llanowar Green Widow. This one is Reach. So this can block our birds. We're going to have to use our Strength of Coalition to get through that, I think. But we'll take a few more turns to set up first. Yeah, so let's go get our other chaplain, and then we'll play probably the Splatter Goblin. When we play this, we're going to get 4 more birds, 5 more birds. And then the turn after that, we can just crunch in with the Strength of Coalition up. Opponent is just doesn't know what to do about this. Put this one out. This one's nice because then when stuff dies, we descry. Ooh, the Essence Scatter. Okay, nice. They got us on that one. We can get him with the Splatter Goblin? No, let's wait. We'll wait till next turn. Maybe we'll tease him with that. We can play both Warhorse and Reinforcements next turn, and then the turn after that, we just put counters on everything. We should be able to crunch through. No, Johnny, do not don't say that. Do not say that. Oh, okay. Chaplain goes to the bottom of the deck. Honestly, it's fine. We already got some good value out of it. Rona's Vortex. This card is like where I ended up after I got COVID. My brain fog in the Rona's Vortex. All right, another wall. This is the one that mills us. Ooh, the Griffin Protector, though. This should be able to get past the Green Widow. We just need one creature to enter for it to trade, and two to enter for it to straight up eat the Green Widow. Prodigy, okay. 2/2, look for something. That's fine. Another strength. Wow. All right, let's start with Warhorse kicked, and then Protector can get in. Oh, another Essence Scatter. Jeez. All right. Well, the Essence Scatters are pretty nice. But let's say we have the Griffin. We can still make it 4/5 if we play the reinforcements. Yep, now they're tapped out. Let's see how they block here. Nice, we got them. Of course, they can bring back this spider, so you might have to kill it twice. 4 mana, they can bring it back, but then the second time it dies, it gets exiled. So we only have to deal with it twice. I think I'm just gonna Alpha Strike next turn, double Coalition here. Ooh. What's this? The Volition Mindslinger. 4/4. Gain control of target creature with power less than its power for as long as you control this. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna come on in. We're just gonna Alpha Strike. Now we shall see the true strength of the coalition. Root and wing, claw and sword. This will be a memorable stand indeed. Alright, so there's a 1/1 counter on everything. And then we get to pick one creature, get 2/2. Could save the token if we put it here. We could punch through their wall if we put it here. Think punching through the wall is what we want to do. We get a splatter goblin. I guess this doesn't really help, does it? Doesn't do anything for us. Oh well. We had two scries off our vivisector. Hey, there's a keeper. All right, P Dog, what do you think? Going to get uh repossession back. Huh. It's interesting. The white enchantment that changes counter creatures into 4/4 angels. No, I did not even know that was a card. Okay, getting back. Oh, getting back Vohar. That's cute, and also Mossbeard. That would be a crazy card to have. I do not have that, but I do think our deck is good without it. Little do they know, we have not finished strengthening our coalition. Okay, let's start with this because we wanted to get a counter on it, and then we're gonna crunch in again. All right, where do we want our pump to go? Um, Counter here makes we win this fight. Counter here, these trade. Guess we go here so we can get rid of the coral colony, or can we just win on damage? 6, 79, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, not quite. So we'll just kill the colony. And scry that to the top. Don't mind if I do. Pretty much at board sweeper or bust at this point. All right, P Dog. Time to throw in the towel. You're toasted here. Even if you play Mossbeard, gain 5, go to 10. Block this. Block this. You're still taking 12 in the air. Plus another handful. All right, good game, good game. Let's go. Who predicted that one? Woo. All right, let's see who we play next. Let's check out our bracket. Um, Thanks, y'all. GG. All right, we're up against Isaiah, the leader of the Peeps and Keeps crew. It'll be a distinct honor to take him out. Hey there, Fred is Scare, secret recipe. Welcome in and thank you. So we got a challenge against Isaiah. Haven't seen you in a while. Do you got a name change? Was this mom's secret recipe? Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the old Halloween name change. I love it. I love it. I wonder what my Halloween name change could be. Wool Jack, Spook Jets, something like that. All right, I don't know where Isaiah is. Waiting around for Isaiah. Cruel Jets. Yeah, maybe Cruel Jets, especially after that last game. Have you been doing any streaming lately, Fred is Scare? Any old school retro gaming? Computer can't handle it. Oh yeah, that's a shame. All right, get your predictions in. We're on the play. We've got all our colors. 2, 3, 3. Looks great. I put together this computer. I built it with my stimulus money. Stimulated the economy. Let's see. We want to start with a green mana. Yes. Yeah. All right. I was lucky that I built it right before the prices of everything kind of spiked. I was pretty lucky. I was already kind of in the market for a new computer anyway. See, no, so we can fire this off right away, or we can wait till we get the queen down, and then an additional token be made. I don't know. We might just want to be going for it. Well, all right, I'm gonna play a little greedy here. Oh, and then we ripped a forest anyway. Okay, sure. So I think we're gonna start with a queen here. Hope she doesn't get fought down as a poor 1/1. Hey, what's up, Frank? Good to see you. No need to apologize. Just like a wizard, Frankenstein arrives exactly when he means to. So glad to have you. We're in round two. We won round one. We have a pretty sick Abzan Defender token deck. So we have stuff like the Queen, a Rod Atch that gets bigger with tokens, and we have a bunch of token making things, and then we have the Defender synergies revolve around the Chaplain, which make more tokens whenever we make more defenders. Which I think we're gonna start going in on now. Yeah, we play this. Makes a bird. It makes two birds because of the queen, and now the queen's a 4/4. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, a lot of fun synergies here, and powerful. Where's teleportation circle? What's that one again? Ooh, tail swipe on the queen. Oh, that's unfortunate. However, we're not done yet with our chaplain shenanigans. We can go get another one. Um, yeah. Oh, man, this reach thing though, it's gonna be a little unfortunate. This drawbridge could get rid of that reacher though. Is that what we want to go do? Yeah, I mean, I probably get this one first anyway. And then the question is, do I get the other chaplain for more birds, or do we get the drawbridge to get the reach creature out of the way? I guess we go here first. So it's just more value. Burb making. All the burbs. What's up, JP? Welcome in. Ooh, citizen's arrest on my burb maker. Rude. Of course, we can go get another one now. Exactly, we're in teaching for teaching mode here. But oh, what is the question? Honestly, I think we need to get the other chaplain, and we can use the birds we get to barricade away and draw into something else. It doesn't have to be the drawbridge. It could be extinguish the light. Could be broken wings. Could be either of our Strength of the Coalitions, something like that. Could be Charismatic Vanguard, it could be Braids. Ooh, the Anointed Peacekeeper. Well, I'll just cast this now, I suppose. This will be a little annoying if they name the Barricade, making the Barricade's ability cost more. Yeah, I don't... I just want to do the thing. I don't necessarily want to win. Oh, they named the Chaplain. Alright. Sure. There's our singer. Oh yeah, let's get this going. Five burbs. And there's the Moss Beard. Okay. That's a little scary. It's a big boy. Oh, we got the strength though. So can we attack with our flyers now? And we can take out the sentry. Play the barricade while we're at it. Getting with the flyers here. Strength of the Coalition. This has been one of the best cards for us in this format so far. One counter on everything. Oh, it's so good. All right. We're just crunching in on the air again. Do we want to do any ground pounding? Probably not. We want to hold something back. Let's hold the singer back just in case of a board wipe or something. The old drum solo of hitting our opponent in the face. All right. Do we have any sideboard for them? The main thing is I wish we had like another um way to kill that reach creature. Magnagoth Sentry. I don't know, maybe like Gaia's Might, +3/+3. I'm gonna keep Broken Wings in because we could kill their arrest with it, which would be good. We could shave a 2-drop here. Splatter Goblin, I guess. We'll put the Guy's Might in. That looks good. Alright, 2 lands, black and white, with black and white cards in hand. Got a 1 and a 2. 3, 4, 5. Alright, if we just draw lands all the way out, we'll be golden. Look at that, we even got our green. Look at that. Ooh, Guardian of New Benalia. It's a good one. 2/2 enlist. Whenever it enlists, scry 2, discard a card, it gets indestructible until end of turn, tap it. Tough one to kill. Luckily, we can just block it with drawbridge until it's enlisting something. Okay. Play land pass. We could do some sort of flash in and block situation. But we also could not. It would be good to have some fodder for the barricade. Love Song of Night and Day. We get to draw 2 cards? Thanks, opponent. That's so nice of you. Oh, they read ahead! Oh my. Reading ahead and skipping the chapter where we draw a card. Come on. Alright, 3 mana. I guess we're just playing the barricade here. Alright, the Love Song getting 2 counters on their stuff. That's pretty good. Extinguishing the light of our barricade. And we gotta take the damage here. No good blocks. Didn't hit our 4th land. I guess we just get in for 2, play the Vivisector. Take another hit. I guess we could use Strength unkicked to take out the Guardian, but then they could give it indestructible. So I don't know about that. Tail Swipe. 1/1, and then they fight. It's gonna be a 3/3. We'd save our drawbridge. But we wouldn't be able to kill the bird. Probably still worth it. I think this bridge might be important in this game. Oh, they didn't kick it? Oh, they did kick it. Okay. I guess it's not a kick. It's just if you cast it during your main phase. Oof. Enlisting. Six, 3. They can discard a card to make it indestructible, so we're just gonna take it. Really hoping to draw land here. Jeez, another flyer? Damn, no land. You play this and kick it? Put a counter on something? I don't know how helpful that really is right now, though. Not very helpful. We could use our drawbridge to tap something. Likely this flyer. Slow down the beating. I guess that's what we have to do. If we hit a land, we can play the chaplain, we'll get 2 birds. And then we can block their birds a little better. Oof, okay. Well, never mind. This is going to be costing 6 mana, I guess. Not looking good for us here. Oh, I forgot to tap. Yikes. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna have to chump block here. It's not looking good for us here. We do get to scry one. Can we scry a land at the top? Maybe. Alright, well we got the 4th land. And the 5th land. Not a second black for this singer, though. So that might still be a push. Honestly, I think we're dead. We have to tap a flyer, chump block the rest of the creatures. Not good. But it's okay. We'll get them in game 3. We get a swamp here. Doesn't even matter. Oh, we can get a swamp. Okay. Game 3 on the play. I don't think we're doing any sideboarding. Or any more sideboarding than we already did. Unless we want to add snare spinners. We did lose to flyers. Maybe we can sneak a snare spinner in there instead of the juniper. We'll stick one in there. We'll see how that goes. Okay, good hand. Not the greatest hand, but it's a little land heavy. We'll keep it. We need to draw spells though. You have all our colors at least. Okay, that's a good start. Get the snare spinner in the mix. Nothing to do here. I guess we could fire off a kill spell if they play a flyer. Next turn, I think we'll be playing the Warhorse unless we draw a different 4-drop. Oh, maybe we won't be. This annoying Peacekeeper. More like annoying Peacekeeper. Constantly keeping my peace. Yeah, naming the Warhorse, sure. Hey, alright, we drew another 4. Love it. So we'll go get the other one. We load up the board for walls. Alright, there's that sentry. Not a huge fan of that card. On the other side of the board. Okay, going in with another wall, I guess. Get the chaplain. Pass the turn. The chaplain comes in and makes 3 birds. The other thing we could do is we could play the horse. Play a rager, that's fine. No attacks, okay. Ooh, extinguish the light. Love it. Alright, I think we're just playing the chaplain and then passing. Oh, they probably didn't attack because they knew we had this strength. They saw this earlier when they looked at our hand. Yeah, I guess we just get the chaplain down. Now we're ready to strength everything up. Alternatively, we could just extinguish the sentry and blink in for 3. You're a fan of getting rid of the sentry? Okay. The love song of night and day. Are we drawing cards? Are they reading ahead? They're reading ahead to chapter 2. Okay, they made their own bird. Let's see what we got. Okay, a land. We can scry here. Another land. I don't think we need any more lands at this point. We could Broken Wings their Saga or their bird. We could extinguish their sentry. Or we could just Warhorse with Kicker. They're gonna put 2 counters. So far, they've played it twice and they have skipped chapter 1 both times, so. It might be good to extinguish now when our opponent's tapped out. What are they gonna put the counters on here? Probably the flyer and this knight. Are we gonna have trouble with his knight? They can pump it twice, so it could be potentially a 5/5. Could be annoying. I think I'm just gonna sit tight and I'm gonna play the Warhorse here. Kind of setting up for next turn where we can extinguish and kick strength if we draw a land. I'm not too worried about the bird because we have the snare spinner. Peacekeeper, what we can do is some sort of like double blocking on. Like this. I don't know, what could they have? If they have the death touch thing, that would be kind of annoying. I'm not overly worried about losing either of these creatures though. We'll see what they got. Surprised they didn't come in with the knight. Thought they'd be coming in with this. Maybe they're fine just trading this off with our 3/3. I'll extinguish the light. Okay, sure. That's fine. Alright, alright. Well, if we strength... We strength after attacking with the flyers only. We can trade. Have one left. I'm not against that. Let's see what they do. I kind of want to save the extinguish. I could be wrong. It is a line we could do, Kivit. Well, could have. Too late now, but... Oh, okay. They know what's up. They know we have this in our hands, so... Okay, that's all they want. Oh god, my mana. Oh, luckily I can still do it. This is pretty good. Counters on everything. Saved all our flyers. Threw this out there to, since they could get the counters too. And now we have nothing but removal in our hand for the future. Dominaria? Sure. Ooh, the Beast Collar. Not great at the top deck, but it'll be alright. I think we just keep going in with a flyer. Oh, they have the sentry here. Alright, so we have to kill the sentry. And then we can get in with our flyers. And a 2-turn clock. Extinguish one, sure. Ooh, Liliana the Veil. There goes our broken wings. Ooh, they lost their tail swipe though. What is better than tail swipe in their deck? Alright, well. I guess we can tag Lily here. I suppose. It might be right just to attack the face, but
whatever. Luck favors the foolish after all.
Queen all in all coming in as a 10-10. Casual 10-10 for 3. How do we feel about that one? Oh, the apparition was their last card. I can see that. Now we can't attack in the air as well. But this queen can crunch in for 10. What's there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got any other good attacks? We don't really. We'll see if they do a huge block or if they just start chumping. Just chump. Okay, sure. Now this apparition is up to a could be up to a 5/5. But we do have our snare spinner, which is a 4/4 reach on blocking. So that plus a bird would be enough to. Okay. Alright, Queen's still getting in here. We got a lot of chumps to get through. Got the Resolute Reinforcements to secretly pump the Queen and the Beast Collar at instant speed. So we'll kind of hold on to this one. Bear Cage, sure. So now they can draw off their chump blocks. Ooh, we drew a drawbridge. Great draw. We play this and it gives us a bird and a counter on the Beast Collar. And humps the Queen. we could get in with the beast collar too here. I'll wait on that, I guess. Draw a card, sure. They're hovering the queen, please. Please no kill. We need our all in all. All in all of Rudach. Rudak? Rodach? Rodak? No! Bummer. Suppose we'll fire this off to get an extra token. Because we are going so wide here, we might be able to just go around them. Queen made an extra token for us. Guy's Might? Oh, we might be able to do it now. Guy's Might is a +3 at this point. If we tap something, they have 3 blockers left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this gets blocked. This gets blocked. This gets blocked. We're getting in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think we can do it. Let's see. Or we could just tap the flyer. Well, it doesn't matter too much, I think. Is that a little safer? Just going with the flyers. Yeah, that's a little safer. Maybe I should have just done it on their turn, and that'd be even safer. Instead of getting a chance to crack back here. The world spell? What? Alright, they get to dig. Chapter 1. This is some wide birds action. Okay. Shall I acolyte? There, they know it's dead. They're done. Alright. 2-0 match wins with the bird deck. On to the finals. That's the world spell for you. Cast it and then lose. Alright, we're in the finals against Kiefer. GG. Thanks, y'all. GG. Alright, Kiefer, the final showdown. Ooh, Soul of Ringgrace. I'll take it. It's a nice little pickup. I've been seeing this one pop up in standard decks lately. The Jund Dex is like a 1 of or 2 of. Although we haven't been super impressed by it, but I don't know. It's still nice to have in case it ends up in decks. Ooh, and a Shauna. We didn't have 4 Shaunas yet. Interesting. I was about to craft that. So that's a nice pickup as well. I don't think they got decked. I think they just conceded. Hey, thanks, Isaiah. Good games. Appreciate it. Well played. I think my deck is just quite good. Alright, let's see what Kiefer has in store for us in the finals. I wouldn't call that last game a fast game, Johnny, but we played basically every creature in our deck. Yeah, I think we had him dead on board at that point. If we just tapped a creature and then swung out, we had a pump spell in hand. We had enough damage to get him. You know, sometimes you need to tell your partner about the tweets. It's important. All right, it's getting a little cold in here. Where's my hoodie at? Don't want to be too cold during the finals here. All right, here we go. Get those predictions in. And let's get going. Oh, well, here's a mulligan. Only one land. Okay, that's a keeper. A 1, a 2, and a 4. Throw back the strength. We can't even cast it, so. Oh, awesome. We drew another 2, and then we can save this for a potential kicking. Opponent on Is It. Blue, red. Fires a victory. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Hero's Heirloom. 2-1. Equip for 2. Oh, we hit our forest right on time. Beautiful. Let's kick this. Counter on the Vivisector. Swing in for 3. Yeah, the Mirage Lands are nice, aren't they? Classics. Yosha declares war. Ooh, okay. Warlord declared. I've got a 2-3 in the air. We can attack with the Vivisector. Do we want to scry? Or do we wait to scry later? I guess we'll wait. Alright, get another scry here. Something. No more lands, please. The token should have been named Warnithopter. That would be funny. What does chapter 3 do? Target artifact becomes an artifact creature. 4/4 until end of turn. Okay, so they could turn their heirloom into a 4/4 for 1 turn. Bounced our Vivisector. Hey, we got our shield wall going. The old train. Wall into wall. We'll see if they even bother doing it. Oh, we can just make this one a base 4/4. I got it. Yeah, Bolin called it. That's fine. We're racing here. Okay, the monkey. Lightning strike. Ooh, that hurts actually. That hurts. Get the chaplain though. Get our birds going. I guess we want to play the Vivisector here. Scry land at the bottom. Oh no, we'll keep the queen. Do we have green? We do. Just gotta be careful with this Ornithopter. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. suppose we'll be getting 3 birds. Right? Or if we can wait a turn, we can play queen and then that'll make us 4 birds. Turn after. I think that's worth it. Are we attacking with the Vivisector though? I think we are. I want to trade? Sure. Got a scry here. Ooh. I think that's a keep. An option provides more burbs, more better. Yeah, I think you're right. Alright, they're impulsing. Looking for something to do. They missed a few land drops here. They might have some like 5 drops in their hand they can't play. Librarian coming in. Gonna do some scrying. Alright. Now Chaplain hits. We make 4 birds. Oh, Essence Scatter. Brutal. Well, you know, I think we're coming with the queen and we're gonna pump. If they block. We need to start racing. That's my thought process here. Oops, did I do this wrong? Man, we get outplayed with that Essence Scatter? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, that's something. Can't quite attack yet, but at least we could block if need be. They'll probably just go back into the air though, right? I think we need to eat one of our walls and looking for an answer to flyer here. Whoo! More flyers. Braids? Okay. And the Beast Collar. I guess we're gonna going for it with these. Get in with the Queen. And they could double block. And we can kill the Lookout, which increases the amount of turns we'll live by like 2. Interesting choice there we presented them. They're gonna do it. So I think we gotta kill the lookout. That gives them a card, though. We want to sack a land? They would just sack a land. We want to sack a creature? Sure, let's sack a creature. They can either sack or they can let us draw a card. And we hit a land. Didn't attack with War Brute. Okay, okay. Nothing. Splatter Goblin is a good one to sack. We can't really attack, can we? Well, the Beast Collar is getting bigger, though. Oh, we could... So we could attack with the Beast Collar, and then sack the Goblin to give the Warbird a -1/-1. That, I don't know, that might not be the greatest. And our Beast Collar trades with the Warbroot. We draw a card, gain a life. I guess then the Beast Collar gets to move its counters. So it wouldn't be a total loss. It's pretty... I can sack lands, but then they could just sack a land, and it ends up doing nothing, really. So I don't think that would be that useful. I don't know. Maybe we'll wait a turn before we do that. Yeah, I think I'll wait on that. Do we want to do the braids thing? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of text. Or do we just want to use the barricade? I don't know. I think we don't do the braids thing this turn. Or, I don't know, we could sack a land to it. I don't know. They have more lands than us? Or it's the same? We have more colors that we need to do, so us sacking lands isn't great. Alright, here they come. Land. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the thing here. Another land. We get a 5/5 there. So they attack us to 2, we attack them to 4. Kill us? No, we can gain a life by sacking something, and then we kill them. So all things being equal, we'll be okay. Keep drawing these lands, I guess we might as well sack them to braids, huh? Keeping them from playing their 7-drop. That actually might be relevant if they like draw a 5-drop even, then they can't equip. We lands for days. Oh god. We have a 5/5. That trumps a 4/4. Additional cost to cast red spells. You may 2 life. Red less. Okay, blah blah blah. Whenever you cast a red permanent, 1 damage on any target. That could be very relevant and very scary for us. Oh, what a rip! All right, what are we doing? It's like we need both these creatures to die, though. Yeah, they could move it. I mean, they could move it on their turn. I guess, are we just passing? If they try to attack in the air, we kill the Ornithopter. Oh, we could, like... Maybe we should attack with Braids. Try to get them dead next turn. I think we need to try to get them dead next turn. So we can kill one creature and just chump the other. Or we could just kill this, take 2, and sack to draw a card. And gain a life. Crazy game. I mean, we don't even need to use our kill spell yet. We can just do this. We're still alive. Nice. But then if they, what, cast a red permanent spell, we die. Wait. No, because we could gain 3 life. I think we just let this through so we can kill whatever blocker they play. But if it happens to be a red creature that's gonna kill us, then we can kill the Ornithopter at least. Okay, that's fine. We can kill that. Just don't play a red permanent. All right, here we go. Good game. Wow. That was a close one if I've ever seen. Sheesh. All right. So, sideboard. Snare Spinner would have done us great with that Ornithopter. Thanks, Ryler. Johnny? Can't take one more of those. I know, you and me both, Frank. Thanks, Fred. I think we want to get a Snare Spitter in there. What was our cut? The Splatter Goblin. Um, what else they had? They had 2 Essence Snare, right? Essence Scatter. No, just 1. But it was annoying. A Lightning Strike. Blaring Geyser. Fires of Victory. So they have multiple flyers. Maybe we want both our Snare Spinners. I also have some big Ground Pounders, though. Um, so I don't know if a Guy's Might is something we want to move in there. The Elfhame Worm. This is pretty bad to get Essence Scattered, but it can deal with some of their bigger... Well, not really. That one is first strike, right? So it doesn't even block that very well. We'll block this guy, I guess. So they have a bounce spell and a counter spell. We don't really want that 5-drop creature. Okay, okay. Alright, I think this is it. Alright. 4 lands, all our colors. 2 twos and a 4. Looks great. Green, white to start. And start with a spinner to do some blocking. We want to save these to play after the Griffin Protector gets out there so that we can soup that up at instant speed. Whoa, Karn Living Legacy. Create a tap Power Stone token. Wow. Make Power Stone. Pay any amount of mana. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. One in your hand. You can emblem tap an untapped artifact you control. It deals 1 damage to any target. Wow. Okay.
My legacy will be one
Maybe we need to get a reinforcement out there to try to attack Karn.
geometric perfection.
They would die. Hmm. We are going to be tapping out for a long time. Maybe we should just get it out there. I don't know. With this thing, it's just not. They're just not going to do anything. Alright, Griffin Protector. Try to fly over and tag Karn. Meteorite coming down to hit us in the face. Love to have X3s. Another Power Stone token.
Dominaria's treasures will aid us in our fight.
Okay, Karn. They're tapped out here. Well, they do have 2 mana up. Oh, they're gonna pay. Okay. Yoshi declaring war. So they can block. If they don't block, we can flash in 4 creatures and kill Karn in 1 hit. Oh, but they're gonna tap. They're gonna be able to kill our protector afterwards with this. Yeah, it's a cool synergy. What do we think? Do we want to save our creature or do we want to kill Karn in one go? Well, either way, we're attacking Karn for at least 2. Oh, they're gonna block. They're gonna block. Crazy. Okay, so how many? Tap any number of untap artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we just let them do it, and we'll save the protector. Okay, we only need to really do it with 1. Yeah, because they had Karn, they have Yosha declares war. They got some artifacts shenanigans going on. Okay, so we saved our creature. And we can decide if we want to play the other reinforcements like end of turn or not. But maybe we just want to save it to seep up the protector again.
Secrets to uncover.
Next turn they get a 4/4. You just save for a trick. We also could play it end of turn and then attack everything into Karn. Lose 1 token out of the deal. And then we can still play like a 4-drop since we have creatures to keep playing. Because this gets another 4-drop, which gets another 4-drop. I think I want to do that. I want to start casting 4-drops. Sure. Because I don't really want them to be... If they ultimate Karn, that's real bad for us. We could Broken Wings this thing. If we wanted. Or we could just lose a 1/1 and play a 4/4. Yeah, I think we want to save the Broken Wings. Well, I don't mind losing a 1/1 here. Could we play this and this instead of the shield? Since Karn will still be alive. Guess I should have played this before. We could have got a scry out of it.
I choose peace, not war.
Yeah, we'll play more creatures. Power Stone is a power creature.
Every step brings victory nearer.
They realize Karn's not long for this world, so they're trying to get value now. Alright, we'll take 4. No big, no big. Go scry here. Oh, that's a keeper. Alright, we finish off Karn here. And then we want to play the shield wall or the chaplain first.
Betrayal closes
We play
in
the
from all sides.
shield wall first. Trying to bait out a counter spell? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go here to get our flyers going quicker. Sure. I feel like whatever we played there was going to get counterspelled, so. Heirloom, okay. Gives them a 3/3, 3/4. Gonna stay on the defensive with it. Ooh, a Beast Collar. Let's play this first. Start getting counters on this. Yosha declaring war again. Yoshi angry. Okay, we hit a land. We can play the Singer now. There's another good one. Let's see what they want to kill. The Beast Caller or the Singer. Probably the Singer, yeah. Kavu. That's a good one. Menacing. Indeed. Alright, we can play this for 1. That's nice. Counter up on the Beast Caller. And I suppose play the shield wall. Go get the other shield wall. They're gonna tag us for 6 in the air, I think. Might have been a turn we wanted the Broken Wings, the Ornithopter, but they wanted to get this wall down. Whoa! Sinks to the clear skies. Okay, maybe this is what we're Broken Wingsing. Ward 2. So we need 5 mana to kill that. Wow. Suppose we fire it off right now. Before they draw more counter spells. You know, I should have gotten in with the Phalanx there. I'd be fine trading it off of the Kavu, and then we would open it up for the Beast Caller. But it'll probably be fine. The impulse. Looking for something good. You gotta think about it. And what did they get? We gonna find out? Oh, the guys are on my beast collar. I don't like that. Alright, here comes the Kavu. I think I'm ready to block this Kavu. We gotta block with 2. They can pump it once. Sure, I'm fine with that. They don't even want to pump it. Whip on the flyer, play a land. Alright. Warbrute. Okay, they're hellbent. Nice, we'd ripped a land, which is great. We can double spell now. Beast Collar into the Chaplain, I suppose? No. Doesn't really matter. I guess the Sentinel. Question is, which wall do we want to go get? Probably Drawbridge. We do have some sack fodder, but being able to tap is going to be real good. And now it's just a matter of untapping to get the bridge out. Chaplain out with will give us 3 birds. 4 birds. Guess we just need to not die to this thing. Enlisting, okay. 6, 5, trample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a fair amount of butts here, so didn't kill either of our walls. And hopefully they're out of gas too. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go. Still have 1 snare spinner left to block their Ornithopter. Essence Scatter, okay. Yeah. Well, here's the one. And we can get in with the Beast Collar now. Start chunking away. Five chunks. Next turn, we've got the Kicked Strength, the Coalition. Ooh, the Defiler. Defiler might be a little too small now. Now that we've got the Strength and the Beast Collar pumped up. Okay, Heirloom, moving over. Maybe we can just get in the air? What are you thinking? Or we can get in with Beast Collar and they block and we pump. What if they take it? What are we doing? We could chump with our shield walls one at a time. We want to drop the oops on him to pretend like we didn't know first strike was a thing. We get we get him with the oops. Oh, they're too smart for the oops. All right, all right. Too smart for the oops, huh? Should have done the double oops. They're too smart for a single oops. Little Hollywood never hurt. You know, you gotta try the mind game. You try to go oops on him. Yeah, maybe not in the finals. Ooh, another. We can just double strength. Wow. Let's see. We gotta make sure we have enough blockers left over. 3 blockers should be enough. Can we just kill though? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Not quite. We pump this one. Kill this ornithopter. Oops, it's back! Oops, and it's back. I think we got it. They're gonna need something big here to come back from this. Yeah. Which emotes do they have? They better dig through. Oh, they're gonna literal dig through the library here with the librarian. See if they can find a book. That was kind of cute, casting a librarian off the power stones too. Here they come. It's our block. Throw away another sentinel, I suppose. We could have done a triple block pump on defense, but I think this is just better here. Alright, this is lethal? Yeah. Woo! Alright, y'all. Good games. Took it down. Peeps and keeps. The 3-0. Victory. Yeah, we had it in the air. Let's see what we get for our prize. Thanks, Isaiah. Appreciate that. Johnny, Frank, Roland. Was that a 2-0? I think it was a 2-0, right? Wait, no. Did they get us one? Okay, it was a 2-0. I don't think it really matters, but. All right, so the nest egg is ours. What's the payout today for first? 2,000 gems? Nice, it's like 10 bucks. Not bad, not bad. The nest egg, oh, nobody paid in the nest egg. I guess this is like people can tip or something. Whoo! Let's take another look at that deck. Hey, Isaiah with the raid. Thanks, Isaiah. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. Yo, Isaiah runs the Peeps and Keeps. Shout out to him. Go drop him a follow. He's usually drafting Magic the Gathering. Celebrating. Thanks. Appreciate that. GG. So here's the deck. That got us there. Really, really great deck, honestly. I was a little worried we didn't have enough interaction. We're a little creature heavy. Only one piece of removal. Well, two pieces of removal, but it got there. Alright, yeah, we'll get a nice little deck pick. We'll get it all lined up. Nice. Was this specific Peeps and Keeps? What number was this? Um, let me check. 27? 27? Okay. I'll call the deck number 27. There we go. Get the deck pick for the archives. And we got the big raid. Should we do one more draft? So we got the raiders in here. Can I go that long without dinner? Maybe. I could probably handle it. I'm not eating on stream. I kind of dislike it. And there's nowhere to order food in this town, but I do have a fully stocked fridge, so. Yeah, look at that. We had 2x, a lot of good stuff. 2x Sentinel, 2x Chaplain, 2x Reinforcements, and then 2x Strength of Coalition. I mean, that right there is the deck. Everything else was just kind of bonus. Queen, all in all, was real nice. Braids was kind of cute. Barricade, Vanguard, help with extra tokens. Protector, payoff with tokens. Warhost makes tokens. Phalanx is cheap with tokens. Beast Collar getting bigger. Vivisector scrying when our tokens die. And then we had the wall package. We had the dual lands, so we could cast our spells. We had a little bit of everything. The only thing it could have made it better was a few more pieces of removal. Replace put the broken wings in the sideboard, and I think I passed you one of those tail whips. Would have been good to have a tail whip in here. But yeah, let me get you this deck list. Oh, Kiefer giving me an eye roll for the oops. I'm gonna tell him I should have double oopsed. I don't know. Kiefer might be a little slightly tilted. He's saying he had Yotai for one less than lethal in the impulse pile. That is pretty brutal. All right, let's get this screenshot to Isaiah. That was my first time drafting a tried and true wall deck, though. So I'm glad that it went all the way after all the hype.